Planning ahead can be the first step in putting your health first. On this Wellness Wednesday, Denise Cocking joins us with tips on how to be your own health advocate. Thank you so much, Denise, for joining us today.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning. So what does it mean to be our own health advocate?
So when we encourage patients that they need to be an active member of their health care team, it's not just the doctors and the nurses, but you need to be involved with your care as well. And that means asking questions, getting clarification when you don't understand something. You're not so much questioning your doctor, but you want to get clarification for yourself so that you can better understand the process and what's going on.
Yeah, most definitely. Getting clarity at the doctor's office is always the way to go, especially when you're worried about something.
Correct.
And what are 3 questions that someone should ask their doctor?
So you want to ask them what the process is, like what does this care plan look like? What are some things that I need to watch for that are emergencies and should result in calling 911 or going to the emergency room? And then any type of like side effects to watch out for. And then how important what we're doing to their treatment plan. When things seem important, people are more likely to stick to them than just kind of, brushing them off onto the side like they're no big deal.
Yeah, definitely. And especially when it comes to your health, you need to be on top of everything for that.
Correct.
And something I also wanted to ask, I know that it's easy for someone to ask questions to the doctor, but what can the doctor kind of do to help, facilitate that, question process?
So one thing that, like, as a nurse, when we're, taking care of our patients, we always ask them, do you have any questions? I know that it is hard sometimes for doctors because they're seeing patients, back to back to back. But I think asking our healthcare providers to be conscientious that our patients don't know what's going on and remembering that they need to speak in layman's terms and not medical terms, and then just, being sure before they end that doctor's visit to ask them, do you have any questions that I can answer for you?
Yeah, definitely. And being at the doctor's office can sometimes be a little bit intimidating. So would it be helpful to bring a family member or maybe a friend to the office?
Yes, we suggest also keeping a notebook. So preparing for your appointment, write down questions that you have, because once you get in there, chances are you're not going to remember everything, and then once you leave, you're like, oh, I forgot to ask that. So keeping a notebook, writing your questions, and then taking that notebook with you along with somebody to sit there and take notes for you is also extremely helpful.
Yeah. Above everything that we've talked about, one single piece of advice that you would give to, the K community and people that are concerned about their health and going to the doctors, as we talked about.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. We do not recommend Google or WebMD because that's going to throw you into a panic, and it's, everybody's dying when they look at that. But make sure that you can do some research, but make sure that it's from a trusted website like Mayo Clinic, something that's .org, and don't be afraid to take those questions to your doctor and make sure that you are understanding what's going on with you.
Yeah, definitely. I know we've all been there searching up our symptoms on Google and then freaking out when it's telling us we have like an hour or so to live.
Right.
But no, most definitely. Thank you so much, Denise, for joining us and sharing all these health tips.
Absolutely.
Of course. And hey, for more health tips, go to our website at cake.com/guest. We'll be right back.